Hello, my name is Collection Connoisseur. I collect digital thingamabobs and video games. Today I'm playing Hollow Knight. We are continuing my ridiculous room randomizer returns in Hollow Knight today. We've gotten up to 72% completion in this game file, so that's pretty telling for how far we've gone through the randomizer. Surely we can't get up to 100% before we complete the randomizer, right? We'll see. Now, we did a ton of stuff last time, so the first thing that we're going to do is kind of just go over where we are right now, and I'm going to do that first by looking at charms. So, we've got the Sprint Master on. I always like having that on. We've got the Grim Child, which is great because that allows us to deal with Grim if we find them. We've got the Spore Shroom, so we can read the poetry of the coconuts or interact with Mr. Mushroom if we come across anything like that. We've got the Grub Song, which I like having on, but we could change it if we want. And the Mark of Pride, which allows me to swing my nail longer, which might help with certain bounces off of enemies or spikes or whatever. And then the Lifeblood Core, just because it seemed like a good thing to spend the one charm notch that we had left over on. I think I'm going to swap that out for something that costs 2 notches. And probably that's going to be the Deep Focus, because the Deep Focus for 2 I think is kind of nice. Yeah, let's put the Deep Focus for 2 on. And then, of course, we put on Unbreakable Greed, because it's free. Greed is free, they tell me. And hello, Green King Raptor and Gwyff. So, I'm not going to go through the journal. Let's just say I have a lot of things that we've discovered in the journal. We've encountered, well, not encountered, we've unlocked the entries for 152 and the notes for 73, which is a lot. For keys, we collected a huge number of keys last time, so one of the things that we can do is try to spend those keys at their various locations. That is one thing that we can attempt to do today, which would be good, should open some new paths. And we have this really filled out now a little bit. So I did accept the upgrades to the nail that I found, so we've got our nail upgraded twice at this point. We've gotten all 3 of the normal spells, none of the upgrades. Only the Cyclone Slash for nail art so far. We do have the Dream Gate, which has been very important to me. And we've collected a lot of essence, 1483. That's a good amount of essence to have. The most significant things are our movement abilities, the right Mothwing Cloak, the left Crystal Heart, and the Monarch Wings. So now we can get a whole lot more places than we could before. We also have Ismazed here and Swim, so we can swim in both normal water and acid water. We have the Tram Pass, but not the Elevator Pass, so we can go on horizontal transportation, but not vertical transportation. And we've got the King's Brand, the Elegant Key, and the City Crest, which are kind of like keys. We also have 2 simple keys, but we only have the reason to have 1 simple key. Alright, so let's go. And the first thing that I want to do in this stream is get rich. Let's get filthy rich. So, we've got to find Lem for that. And I believe we can get to Lem from here. It's just a matter of if we can get up the pathway that I'm thinking of to get to Lem. If not, I'm sure we can get to him a different way, because we've come from him before. Yeah, okay, so maybe we can't go up that way to get to Lem. So let's try a different path. That would be the cloth bench in the failed tramway. We can go back to Isma's sometime this stream. I think that I have that written down for me. So, down here, of course, down again. And then, in theory, if my notes are correct, Lem should be right here. Great. Alright, and let's hope that Lem is right here, and not at the fountain. Darn, he's at the fountain. Alright, let's figure out where the fountain is. We've been to the fountain before, so we just have to go to it. Start from the Mantis Treasury Bench. Alright. So, that is in the wastes. There it is, Mantis Village. We go down here. And then one of the exits here should bring us to the fountain. Hopefully. It does. Great. Hello, Lem.
Helmadelka.
Alright.
Kachael Liasoke.
Alright, let's try to find him, see if he goes back to his place now that we visited him at the fountain. So, now cloth bench again. And back over here. Oh, we got somebody with a falling rock there, by the way. And then, in theory, Lem will be back at his house now that we've visited him at the fountain. Great. Alright, let's get filthy rich. So, we're definitely going to sell this arcane egg. I'm thinking that we should get up to like 6,000 money. I think 6,000 money is as filthy rich as we need to be for right now.
Son, Velmi Artred. Velmi Artred. Velmi Artred.
Alright.
Kachael Liasoke.
So now let's sell one of these Helena seals. There we go. Now we've got tons of money. 6,300 money. Let's do stuff with it. Let's spend it as much as we can. So, first off, Queen Station Stag. Whoops. There are spikes there, by the way. Alright, here we are. The most expensive of the grub delicacies. A grub. Grub number 25. Huzzah. Alright. So we spent roughly half our money, but we can continue. So in here, I want to go the top left of this room. And then bottom right. And then top right, which we can get to now easily because of the wings. Having Monarch Wings makes this a much easier trek. Alright. So next, Let's buy the King's Soul. King's Soul for 750 of our money. Wonderful. Huge progress. Alright, what does he sell next? Fury of the Fallen for 6 charm notches. And we also need 3 pieces of pale ore. I think we've got 1 left, by the way. Yeah, we've got 1 pale ore left. So we need 2 more so that we could purchase that charm. Alright. Now to the gardens. Gardens Cornifer. There is one reason that we are here, and that is to spend more money, of course. Carver Hatcher Hunter notes. Great. And that's the only reason we were there. So let's go back to the start again. Whoops. Alright, this time we're going to do something that isn't spending money. But don't worry, we'll spend money soon afterward. So finally, we should be able to get up there. Yes, alright. I've been wanting to get up here for most of the randomizer. Since we discovered this room very early. And there was always the faint thought that maybe we could get up here if we tried hard enough. Ambloom Hunter notes. Alright. Great. We got it. Next, let's spend more money. I'm going right in this room once we get down there. And to the right again. Because there's Cornifer again, which we've actually never been up to Cornifer before, so we don't know what he has. He's got 1 essence. I'll buy it. And we can break this now. Alright, great. Now, I should be able to go down through here now that we have the moth, or not the Mothwing Cloak, the Monarch Wings. Now we can get up here. Means we should be able to go all the way down. And there are a couple things to collect on the way down. So I'm keeping tabs on where they are. There it is. There's one of them. And there's another one. Now, going down here is also a new path that we've never gone. So, let's do a new path. Okay, great. We are in the room with Zote, but we're on the side of it. So we've been to the room with Zote, but we've never been on this side of it. Which means now we can do this, and we can get the item in this room. That's useful. $15 Geo from defeating enough corpse creepers. Zombie apocalypse or the infection? Huh. Both of them seem bad in very similar ways. I don't know how to pick between those two. I feel like the zombie apocalypse targets other people a little bit more. Like, there are people that just exist in Hollow Nest that are not affected by the infection yet, that are just kind of going on their daily ways without too much fear. So I think that the infection from Hollow Knight doesn't target the non-infected as much as zombie apocalypses do. That's my theory. Alright, let's go to a new place. Crystal Dark Room. We're going back to the King Station, because I think we can finally get the thing in the King Station. Alright, so here we are in the King Station. I'm rather confident we can get that. We don't have Claw, so I might need some help getting it. From maybe something like this. Can you come over here, maybe? Oh, he jumped back up. He jumps back up if you hit him off. What? He jumps off himself, too, doesn't he? There we go. Alright. Come over here, sir. I need you to jump up at me. Over here. You're having trouble jumping, looks like. Maybe he's gained too much weight. Oh, almost got up there. Alright. Well. Oh, there's a flying guy in this room. That's a much easier way to do this. Come on, flying guy. Come at me. Come at me. There we go. Now come down here. Perfect. Alright. What do we have? Stalking Devout Hunter Notes. Hello, V1. Welcome to the stream. Now, let's spend more money. I think we should spend more money. That's what I think. We have too much weighing down our pockets still. And we will be able to check off a room that we never have to go back to. One of my favorite rooms to never have to go back to. This one. The Unbreakable Greed. I will show it to you. We'll get some death loodle notes. And the great thing about this is that there's no reason for us ever to step foot in that room again. Okay. While we're here, maybe we should do some of the tree. Because we can do the tree now. No problem. I'm going to do some of the tree because I would like to go to another place in this room too. So we're just going to do some for now. Kind of the bottom part. Okay. That seems like good enough for now. We've done some of the tree. Now let's go through here. Because can we do something here now? Of course we can, because we can jump over that gap now. And we can finally get this bench. Alright. Also something that we discovered a long time ago, that we could only just get now. I feel like there's something up there, but I don't remember, and I don't think we have the ability to get it. Anyway, let's finish the tree. forget what this tree gives us. It kind of doesn't matter. We're going to finish it. Finish the tree because we like finishing things. And it's very easy to do now that we've got Monarch Wings. This room is very vertical, but it's very vertical with a lot of platforms, which is perfect for Monarch Wings. Alright, what's below us still? We have this one. Great, I think everything else is above us. I've been trying to kind of zigzag. Alright. We're near the top now. And hopefully I did not miss any. Ooh, we got 26 geo from the hunter. Great, we got 1 essence. All of those little dots ended up being 1 essence. Alright. So, we can now get across this no problem, which means we can go the down path. I think that's the only path we can go. Yeah. We can't go the right path, but we can go the down path, which is new to us, so let's do it. Ooh, okay. This is good. For one, we've never fought a sibling before. We got Grimkin Flame number 5. I just realized that I really should have put a Dreamgate in this room. Whoops. Alright, well... Can we still get to the other place? Yes. It teleported us up enough with the hazard that we can still get to where we want to go in this room. Oh, but we can't go through because we don't have the shade dash. Right. How unfortunate. Alright, so we're gonna have to come back here later when we have the ability to go through the barrier. This barrier right here. Okay. Well, we got the one thing in the room that we could get, plus we defeated several siblings, which is getting us closer to getting a charm, I believe. I believe a charm. We can't get back up, can we? I wonder if I... Yeah, okay, we can't get back up. But we can teleport to the bench that we were just at, and then go new things from there. I want to go to the left first. See if there's something up here like I imagined there was. Doesn't seem like there is. Alright, let's go to right of the bench then. It would be nice if I remembered the layout of the White Palace rooms, but I really don't. Alright, we haven't gotten that one yet, so we can't go up. But we can go further right if I don't fall. Hey, Oro. This is where the world ends, basically. Soul Catcher for 2, we'll buy it. Alright. We got the Soul Catcher for 2. And I am going to have to take a brief bathroom break. I'll be right back. And we're back. When I said that I was going to take out 6,000 geo, I kind of thought that was going to be a lot, and it turns out it was just about right. So, where do we go next? We just went on the cliff side. Let's go to Bardoon's room again. So we start from the Crystal Peak Dark Room. And going to Bardoon's room is useful because we have a key that can open the door. And if I believe correctly, Bardoon's room is right through here. All right. Much easier way to get to Bardoon's room now that we have Ismast here. And we can use our key. All right. We can also go further up, by the way, just to verify that there's nothing else in this room other than Bardoon himself. We've already gone the right path there. And there's Bardoon. And that's it. Great. All right. We defeated some aspids on the way too, which is nice. Always nice. Alright, let's go through the door. Well, we can go across, so that's good. That's a new pathway. Ooh, now that's interesting. What do we have here? So 15 geo, the Crossroads Stag. I think we found that ourselves already. Right Shade Cloak is extremely helpful. Would allow us to get something that we just were close to. How many grubs do we have? We've got 25? Aw, we need 6 more grubs for that. Alright, that would be huge though. Also, we're getting a whole bunch of cash here, too. So, we got the Crossroads Stag, a whole bunch of cash, and we need more grubs so that we can get the right Shade Cloak, which would be very nice. That would open up at least 2 new paths that I can think of. Actually, 3 that I can think of. So, that's very important. We'll have to come back. Remember that this is at Bardoon. So, somebody try to remember that we go to Bardoon to get to the Grub Father. That way, when I forget later, somebody remembers. Okay. Tried to do something that we tried to do last time, but now I believe we can actually do it. So from here, I'm going to the Mantis Petra Arena room, if you know what that is. And we're going to try to hit the switch. So, we've done everything in this room except going through here, and to do that we need to hit a switch down there. I think the Mothwing, not the Mothwing Cloak, I keep saying that, the Monarch Wings. The Monarch Wings are enough for us to do that. I also should remember that I do have left Crystal Dash in case it matters. So far it has not mattered. There we go. Got the switch, no problem at all. Now granted, we can't get up there without the guy that I just defeated. So, I guess what we have to do is leave the room and come back. Hello, Branwyn. Welcome to the stream. Get away from me. Alright. Now we can actually do the switch. Or go through the door, I mean. Okay, well, useful for later, not useful now. This is where Brum appears, and Brum would give us a random thing. Alright, next thing. We're flying through stuff, by the way. Very nice. Crossroads. Let's go to the Crossroads tree, which is Salubra again. And we go through Mender's hut. I just realized that it might be difficult to get up from here. It is not. Alright. Glad that wasn't difficult to get up from. If I recall correctly, defeating a couple more of you guys gives me something good. Either a charm or a grub. So I'm going to defeat these. The big ones. Alright, here we are at the Crossroads tree. And in theory, I can get up there now. I think that's a pretty strong theory. But I might either need one of these guys to be in the right place, which sounds like nonsense, or use my shade. So let's use the shade. And I've already broken it. So all we need to do is die up here somewhere. Maybe this guy will just appear in the right place. We can always hope. You know, close, but not quite. And he went back down. Let's reset the room. I think somebody will be near the top if we reset. Yeah, alright. Are you just in the right place? No. No, you're not. I'm trying to be hopeful that maybe one of these will just be exactly where we need it to get up there. Ah, close, but not really. Let's just summon the shade. Alright, we're going back through Mender. The Mender bug room. And let's defeat two of these flying creatures again, just in case we get something good from defeating those. Kind of think we do, and it's very easy to do while we're already here, so let's do it. Alright, Mr. Shade. This will be a little bit tricky because my shade doesn't have as much health as it used to. Whoa, okay. Well, let's leave the room and come back, because even though I got up really far, I didn't quite get far enough, it seems. And I want my shade to have as much life as possible. Okay. Try again. So, Mr. Shade. Oh my gosh, it's too far up. And the shade doesn't go any higher than here, it looks like. Oh man, we still can't do that? That's crazy. The shade got stuck on the architecture right there. I think we should try again just in case the shade getting stuck on the architecture is random, not just normally what happens. But I fear that the shade gets stuck on the architecture and that will stop us. Aha, Grim Hunter notes. We can stop defeating those guys now. We should probably still defeat those, though. And, of course, we defeat 2 of these, since we're in the room. I feel like at this point we've defeated enough that we've probably already got the thing, so maybe I should stop defeating those guys. Alright, so this is going to be more tricky than I thought it was. Yeah, the shade stops right there. Huh, how interesting. The shade gets stuck. Okay, well, in that case, let's do something else. And we can do that from here. So, we should be able to go through this room now. That is my belief. Also, I did something other than what I intended to. Which is fine, just I did do something other than what I intended to. Let's place a dream gate out here because I did something other than what I intended to. We want to go through the green path exit here as well. So, we need to kind of know what we're shooting for. That's one of the problems. There we go. Alright, so next part is going down. Which worries me a little bit because can we get back up after going down? Without having the Mantis Claw, I mean. I think the answer is going to be no. Yeah, we need the Mantis Claw right there. So the only way we can get through this room is if we can get through it a different way. I can't use my Dream Gate here. And there's no shade that will appear here. So I think we need to go to the bench. Warp to a bench. Let's try that room one more time. So if we don't go down in that room, we have to go up and over the saws. I think that means only up there that we could potentially do that. And it looks like we can. Alright. Have to do my double jump at just the right time. Should bounce a little bit higher than I was those last couple times before doing the double jump. Oh, I did it! I made it through. I made it through. We know it's possible. There we go, we made it through. If only I placed a Dream Gate right here. Wait a minute. Should I go above? Yes, I should go above. I'm basically going backward at this point. I need to go up here now. Where is that saw? Okay. Good. Jump over it again, just in case. Alright, we made it across the room. What's on the other side? A bench! Alright. It's good to see benches. Neat. We made it through that White Palace room to a new place in the game that has a thing right here. Husk Bully Hunter Notes. And a door. We don't have the key. We've technically been on the other side of this door too. I mean, not the other side with the room rando, but the other side normally. Alright, let's go the path that I actually intended to go before. Now that we've unlocked that bench, and whenever we get that key, we can go both right from that bench and somewhere else. So, it's a good key to find. Where am I going? I am going left here. I mean, that is the only path, but still. Wanted to make sure I knew what I was doing. So we're back in this room for the simple reason that since we now have Ismist here, we can get the other two things in this room that we couldn't get before. I'd say two because one of those has a thing in its belly. We also got a thing from the hunter as well. Alright. We get a simple key. Alright. You know, it works. That was the key you were guarding. Ooh, a grub. We need grubs. Huzzah! Aw, that's not a grub. Not a grub. We need grubs, though, so it's kind of sad that that was not a grub. Okay. Let's go to fight some fluke mangas, which we can now do. We're going to the White Palace Atrium Bench. And can we go up in this room now? I think we might be able to. Ooh, we can go up in this room. Alright, we're gonna do that first. So, new path. New path leads to the Path of Pain, and we actually don't have the abilities to even get the one thing that we can already see here. How sad. Alright, well, go back down. We can at least go to the right here and do another new path. I did not go where I intended to go. I intended to go over here. Right down here. Go out this way and then go right. Go outside the palace. Why haven't we gotten any God Home rooms? The God Home rooms are not randomized, actually. So the God Home rooms, you have to get into the God Home to do them. Now we still get random items from the God Home because of the Journal Randomizer. So the Journal Randomizer means there's still a lot of value to going to the God Home, even though it's not randomized. But yeah, all of the rooms that we're going to, the God Home rooms are not in the pool of rooms that we could discover. Not randomly, anyway. Still have not defeated that one up there. We do need to defeat at least one of these. I think it's valuable to defeat several of them, even. Alright, 21 essence for one of them. That's nice. I like getting essence. Let's get the things in this room next. Maggot journal entry. Alright. I just realized we might not be able to get up. Maybe I should not have killed that thing. I think I could get up if the fluke mungo was right over here. Maybe I can get up if we do this. No. There we go. Oh. Got up. I got up. Alright. The things that are hard, that you don't expect to be hard. Got him. Alright. We do want to kill more of those. That's one of the things that we're doing while we're here, is defeating fluke mungas. I was hoping to get a spell there too, but I was not going away from the fluke munga fast enough. So we have to fall through that. Let's find this fluke munga and defeat it. I did hit it twice with a spell there. There we go. 300 essence. There we go. Why is starting from the abyss a bad thing in a random run? Or, I guess if it's not a room rando, I guess that's pretty bad. But if you start in a room rando, you've got a couple of directions to go immediately. And, you know, anything could be anywhere. Ooh, I should not have killed that creature. It does respawn if I exit the room, though. So I can exit the room and respawn that one creature. Or I could just use one of these. Come up. The screaming boy. Let's use a screaming boy. Great, we made it up. Now I came up here because I kind of believe there was something on the left, but I'm not sure that there actually is. Yeah, there's not. So the only reason to come up here was to crash through this, which there's not much reason to do that. Oh well. It's sort of a shortcut if we were going through the room normally. N asks, did I do Hive Knight? No, I haven't found the Hive Knight yet. And KSY, how's life? It's great. Welcome to the stream. Haha, we have the junk key. We can open this door. I'm glad that we had the junk key. Oh, I think I know where we are. Oh, I do know where we are. This is perfect. Alright, we're gonna place a dream gate right here. This is perfect. This is huge. We just have to scale this room. Which isn't necessarily easy, but I'm rather confident it can be done. Not that I've done it before or anything, I'm just rather confident it can be done. All right. All right, we made it here. That's a good first step. First step accomplished. We need to time we need to time this one. Failed to time it. So we need to time it so that we go in between those two. Perfect. Ooh, almost made it to the next one. Almost made it to the next one again. I definitely have a correct idea for how to do it. Great, made it to the next one. How far into this challenge are you? Well, I think this is my 5th stream on this challenge. We are very far into it. There's a link to all of the other parts of the streams, like all of the other streams I've done, in the description of this video. Alright, here we are. What settings do I have on? There's a long list of those. Alright, so Void Tendrils Journal Entry, we'll get those. Greyprint Zote Hunter Notes, we'll get those. Pale Ore, I'm not sure if we have enough for that. Lurian, we're gonna get that. Left Mothwing Cloak and Lore. So the Pale Ore I'm not sure about. Oh, and there was even more on the next screen. Let's go. Oh yes, I do need to talk to the Seer as well. Good point. Hollowness Seal. Void Tendrils Journal Entry. Some Lore. Lurian, our second Dreamer. Hive Knight's Hunter Notes. Pale Ore. And the Left Mothwing Cloak. There we go. Alright. We obtained them all. Let's talk to the Seer. Talk to the Seer. There we go, the door is opened. Alright, and then the next one is just having the Seer leave, which is worth a percentage point, but we don't necessarily care about that. So now there's no reason to go back to the Seer. Which means there's no reason to go into the Fluke Munger room anymore. Let's go to outside the Seer. So, and while I'm doing this, so I'm going to figure out how to get there, and then I'm going to answer the question of what things I've turned on. Because it's a valid question. How do we get to outside the Seer is the question I'm trying to answer right now. Okay, this is a pretty big path, so it's going to take us a little while to get there, but let's do it. So we start with the... Oh, never mind. I still have to figure out where to start. We start with the Green Path Toll Bench. This is a long path, by the way. I'm going to have to pay attention to the path. So what things have I turned on? The big one that you can easily tell from the beginning is that I have a room randomizer, because every time I leave a room, it goes to a random room. So that's the biggest one, obviously. We want to go down here. The next biggest thing is I have all of the things randomized, essentially. All of the things that you can normally randomize in a randomizer. And then the next major thing is I have journal entries randomized, which adds a ton of things. It adds roughly 300 new items to the randomized pool. And then I have more doors turned on, which adds 30 new doors and 30 new keys to Hollow Knight. So you have to find those, essentially, to go in paths that normally are not blocked. Alright, now that we're here, where do we go? We go down in this room. One of the things that I had randomized was focus. So at the beginning of this, I could not heal. I had to find the ability to heal. We go right here and then we're there. I've randomized the nail, so I started with only down slash. I actually still don't have left slash, so I can slash up, left, and down, but not left. Can't slash to the left. And then similarly, all of the things that you can, all of the movement abilities, they've been split. So I have the right Mothwing Cloak and the left Mothwing Cloak now, but I can only super dash to the left. I can't super dash to the right. Alright. Not much of a new path, because it's only one check. But, you know, we'll do it. We'll get our one check. We get a pink egg. Alright, we've done it. Where are we going next? Let's go below the well again. I want to go through the right door, which is here. Alright, so we're below the well again. Now that thing has a key in him. What did we get? An orange egg. Alright, we got a new thing. And we might have to come back into the room to get the other thing I intended to do here. Yeah, we do, don't we? Alright. Because I wanted that flyer to help me get to the next thing too. I just killed it because I had a key in it. So let's also not kill the flyer. So you need to help me up here. There we go. You've done your part. Thank you very much. We get Brooding Malik Hunter Notes. Alright. But I'm glad we finally did that. We have theorized doing that for a little while, so I'm glad we finally did. Oh, and I should remember that I have the left dash now. Left dash is very nice to have. We came back into this room so that I could go here. Okay, so previously we got the check down there, but we were not able to get into this little passageway. Now we can, so we've got several more things we can get here, as well as a new path to go. Ooh, look, there's me. Green King Raptor, you were exactly correct. The 30 keys that are hidden throughout Hollow Knight or throughout Hollow Nest due to the More Doors mod. Those keys are all hidden within enemies, normally. And since we've randomized the keys, that means that all of those 30 enemies that would normally... Oh no, we can't get up. Oh no, we can't go all the way. I would like to go up. My friend over there would like me to go up too, but I can't make it. Oh, how sad. Alright, we'll have to come back here when we have the Mantis Claw. Alright, next. Let's go to the Unbench. Lake of Un in Green Path. Where is that? There it is. And we could also go to the Lake of Un itself. We should go to the Lake of Un itself, too, after this. So we want to go left in this room, which means we do need to get up. That's not too difficult. Especially because I can dash to the left, which I definitely forgot about. We still haven't destroyed all of the Leaping Husks, so we should destroy Leaping Husks whenever we see them. Alright, we've done everything we can do up here. We can't break this until we come from the other direction. So, we've done everything we can do up here. But we can also go the left bottom path now, which we could not go before. We should be able to go this path. We should be able to go that path. Of course, I might need to come back. Unless I can make this jump. Got it. Alright. Come with me, little friend. We need your help. Come over here. Don't go too close to the acid, because we don't want you to die, just in case we need you again. Apparently he can't fit, though. Ooh, do we have this key? We do. Isma's key is ours. We can go through, and we've used another one of our keys. How unfortunate. We're just blocked. Blocked completely. There's not something on this side, is there? No. Okay. Well, that was nothing. Let's go to the Lake of Un. So, Lake of Un. We go to Cloth Bench. And then we go right here. Alright, here we go. This is a new path that we have not yet done. And it leads to Cloth, who did not appear, because apparently we've met Cloth enough times that she didn't appear here, I guess. Aha, it leads to a dead end, but it's a dead end that has some stuff in it. Firstly, we got 15 Geo. Huzzah, 15 Geo. And next... we get... the left Mantis Claw! Alright! We have desperately needed that. Left Mantis Claw is ours. Alright. Another major movement ability. And it was locked behind a key, by the way. Just to point out, that was locked behind Isma's key. I don't remember how we got Isma's key, but we needed it to get that. So then. Where shall we go next? Let's go to Isma's tier next, especially now that we can do the one behind Isma's tier, which we couldn't do before with our abilities. So, that is one of our favorite benches in this randomizer, the Green Path Toll Bench. And then we go left here. And then I believe Isma's Grove is just the top right of this room. Oh, and there are things at the top for us to do too. I don't know if there's any collectibles up there, but we can go up there. Husk Guard Hunter Notes. And Royal Waterways map. That might be it that's in this room. Other than another path to go, which I guess is huge. There's nothing over here. It's just a trap. So we go out. Oh, and we found the abyss. All right. Finding the abyss is good. Oh, I forgot the siblings would be attacking me. Okay, we can do a bunch of things here. We don't have the King's Soul on right now, but we do have the King's Soul. So we could also go the down path in this room. Let's put a Dream Gate right here. And shall we go up first? Let's go up first. We do want to defeat siblings, by the way. If we defeat enough siblings, we get a grub. And as we've learned, we want lots of grubs. So, here's one of the things to collect. Mantis Warrior Hunter Notes. I believe I've missed one below me. I feel like I've missed one below me. Oops, we don't have that Mantis Claw. Right. We only have the left Mantis Claw. We should generally stay on the other side of structures. Keep going up. I know there's more collectibles in this room. I'm trying not to miss them, but I feel like I am missing them. Well, we are going to come back in this room. I just didn't intend to go back up again, necessarily. Where are the other things to collect? I know there are more. Maybe they're still farther up. So the blue face door, we can't enter immediately because we don't have any blue faces, but we can enter with what we have. Ooh, there's one. And is there one over here? There's not. Lukemunga Hunter Notes. There's one. Record ABBA. I wonder if we'll be able to go out of this room, because we do have the King's Brand. And in theory, that lets us out as well as in, right? In theory. I think we may have gotten all the things. Oh, the King's Brand doesn't let us out. It only lets you in. It's a prison. Okay, so what can we do? We can go down, fight more siblings. We can go the left path, which is where my thing is right now. And we could go back to a bench to put on charms to go down and the upper left path. That's a lot of good things to do. Let's defeat some siblings, because we really do want that grub. And once we defeat them, we don't have to defeat them again. We don't have to think about it. Oh, you thought the blue face door was automatically open. It is not. The way that it works is you have to have at least one blue face. So you don't have to have the enormous amount that you normally have to get through the door, but you need to have at least one. We found the mask maker. Great. Hello, mask maker. So we can't go up, we can only go the top left and down, and both of those require us to go to a bench. So let's warp to a bench. Oh, the door to the abyss. You thought that was open. It requires the King's Brand, but apparently, as I've just learned, it requires the King's Brand for the right side, and it's impossible to go through on the other side. So we need to put the King's Soul on, which costs 4 notches. 4 notches. What do we take off for that? Could take off Grub Song and Deep Focus to put on the King's Soul. And then we need at least one blue face charm, which can be the Lifeblood Core. So I guess we're taking off the Mark of Pride to put on the Lifeblood Core. And then I guess we'll put the Grub Song on again. Alright, there we go. New charm layout. The first 4 charms are free, or I will always put them on. So we're always going to see those 4. Now, let's go through the blue face room first, simply because I've got blue faces and we'll probably lose them if we go other places. So, trying to get to the blue face door without losing all of our blue faces. Oh my gosh. Having the Mantis Claw messed me up. Not used to having the Mantis Claw. There it is. We're almost there. So now we just need to drop down over here and go through the door. All right. What is this? Don't recognize it yet. Oh, well, it's only one thing. It is Nosk Hunter Notes. Alright, well, we've done it. Now let's go down. And there we go. Down path. Leads here. Which we've been to. We've been to this room from the left. I think we went all the way through it to the right as well. I'm gonna check that just right now. But I think we have done this. We have. Okay, well, unfortunately, that turned out to be mostly nothing. We did get a couple things from the Abyss. We got Lore, a Grub, and we got Nosk Hunter Notes, but surprisingly that was it. Oh, I guess we got Fluke Munga Hunter Notes and Mantis Warrior Hunter Notes somewhere. Okay, so that was going to Isma's tier. Let's try a different new path that I have written down. Starting from the green path toll yet again. And we're going down, as we normally do. Left. Down a couple more times, which is pretty normal for us. Green King Raptor wants to see the Colosseum. You will get that today. I intend to go to the Colosseum basically near the end of this stream. So I intend to more or less end with the Colosseum. So now, I wonder if we can go up here now. I think the answer might still be no. I think it might still be no. But having more dash abilities makes me think perhaps if we can get to the wall up in the next part. I don't know that we're going to do that. Because we've got the left Mantis Claw. Okay, I'm going to give up on that because I still don't think that it's possible. Actually still don't think it's possible. So let's go down. We're going right in this room. Let me down. Alright, we made it back here. We just went through this, and it led to one thing, which was good, but only one thing. Now, because we've got Ismist here, we can go down this way, which is new to us. We get 17 Geo. Almost said 15 Geo. Just assumed it was 15 for some reason. And so where are we now? This is a new path, but where is it? Okay. I sort of know which room we're in, but only sort of. Ooh, there's a thing in his belly. There was 15 Geo? 15 Geo, I got it right that time. We don't have the dash that direction, but I don't think we need it necessarily. Yeah, we don't need it. Good. So this is also a new room, somewhere in the green path. This is early green path, I think. Ooh, a grub. Grub number 27. We need 31. 31 grubs is what we're looking for. Soul refill. Oh. Arcane egg. Alright, we've defeated enough of the little birds to get the thing from defeating them. And that's it in this room. So go to the right. Oh, we can go up from the Colosseum bench. Ooh, good point. You didn't mean fighting the Colosseum, you meant the Colosseum bench. Fortunately, we can't hit this. So let's do that. Let's do the Colosseum bench. Which is in the edge. There it is. This is Green King Raptor's suggestion. Go up here. It's another bench. But we got Mr. Mushroom level 8 or level 6, which is great. Wonder if we can do any more Mr. Mushrooms. I kind of think the answer is no. But we did get a new thing. We have actually been to the other side, I believe. I think we've been here. Yeah, we've been here, because this is another bench that we've been to. The Colosseum bench is surrounded by benches. It's the most useless of benches, as it turns out. Okay, we can go to Blue Lake. That is at Breda. The Breda bench, at least. We can also get Breda. We should go rescue Breda. Hello, Coral. So we can do everything here. Which means we have to go up as well. But we can go up and get across at the top. I'm rather confident we can. Well, you know, actually, we need help. So, we need help from you to get up here. Thank you. We might need your help too, so I will not hit you. Great. What do we get? Not a grub. I immediately jumped, fearing that it was going to hit me, but nope, just not a grub. Let's see here. Green King Raptor says Monarch flies in air set still to Root's domain and snail once shrill. Fog Canyon near the overgrown mound. We've been to that room, but we can't get to where Mr. Mushroom is there, and I think that is the next Mr. Mushroom for us. We definitely don't have King's Pass, the King's Pass Mr. Mushroom yet. But maybe after one more. Alright, so this is a new room. Ooh, it's kind of not a new room. We just went to it from the wrong side before. So now that we're on the right side, let's get all the things. Mask Fly journal entry. I can also get to Hollowness Crown now. Good point. Let's do that after this. Alright, so let's hit the tree. Sharp Shadow for 1. It's kind of nice. I like having the Sharp Shadow for 1. The Mr. Mushroom in Kingdom's Edge we did get. That's one of the ones that we got. We got the one near Cornifer in Green Path as well. Those are the Mr. Mushrooms that we've gotten that I can immediately recall. We need this one right here. And sharp shadow for 1. There we go. Did I get the one in the Nailmaster's tent? I'm pretty sure, but that one is very quick to check. So let's verify. Yep, I got this, Mr. Mushroom. Okay, so let's go to Hollow Knight's Crown now. I'm gonna have to look up the pathway to get there. Oh, we're actually at the right bench for it. So, we go this, we go bottom left in this room. And then what? We go up. Up in this room. And then we go right, as we always go in this room, because we've kind of done everything in the other directions. And then where do we go here? We go top left to where the lighthouse is. We don't need to defeat those anymore. We might still need to defeat those. So here's the lighthouse. We just go straight across here. And then we go up from here. All right. And this should lead us to Hollow Knight's Crown. Perfect. Let's scale the crown. How about that? It was so easy. Alright. So there's a couple things to do here, by the way. We're going to set a dream gate right here. Kangaroo Boy, welcome to the stream. This is not a Blood Knight skin. This is the Fire Moth skin. The Fire Moth custom skin. There's a link to it in my video description for this stream. So 46 Geo, and there's 2 pathways to go here because we can drop down or we can super dash. Let's super dash first. This brings us to a room we've been to many times. All right. Good to know. How many... We don't happen to have enough pale ore. We need 1 more pale ore for the next thing. Okay. So let's teleport back up and just do the drop down option. So we've done the super dash, now let's do drop down. Which leads to Dirtmouth, is it? It is Dirtmouth. Alright. Okay. Well, we've done both of those now. We've done everything with Hollow Knight's Crown. Let's save Bretta. I need to figure that where that is. Kangaroo Boy also asks, what app do I use for these mods? I use Scarab. There's also a link to that in this video's description. Hello, Shade Lord. Welcome back. We need to go back to where the crossroads tree was, which we can now do. Ooh, crossroads tree we can do. So Lubra Bench is what it is. Alright, a long path, but we're going to do things on the way. So Salubra Bench is where we start, and we go to Menderbug's house. So Lumafly has supplanted Scarab. That's good to know. Maybe I should switch to Lumafly so that I follow the path that most people use for mods. But I've been using Scarab since I started, so... Not that that was that long ago. Alright, so now we're back here, and now we have the ability to just jump up here ourselves. Means we can get Wandering Husk Hunter Notes, Battle Obel Hunter Notes, a Soul Refill, and 24 Geo, which we're gonna get, because I like getting stuff. Did I miss one up there? I don't think I did. Great. Get out of the way. I'm very surprised I haven't gotten hit by any of the falling acid. We didn't get it. Alright, I missed one. Which one did I miss? It's that one. All I had to do was get hit by falling acid and I got it. Alright, 24 Geo. Now I'm going to try to figure out where we go next to get to Bretta. We go here first. We dash across here. Am I going the correct path? Let me check. I am not going the correct path. I want to go back. We want to just drop down in the crossroads tree. So drop down. Yes, this is where I want to be. So we're near the Fluke Hermit. And then we're in a hive room, which I believe has nothing else for us. And then another room that has nothing for us, kind of just a hallway room. And here we are. Let's save Bretta. So we don't have all of the abilities, but we do have, I believe, enough abilities. Yeah, easily enough. Great. Perfect. And then... there we go. Hello, Bretta. You have been saved. Congratulations. And we don't just get anything, we just now have the ability to go to Dirtmouth and go through Bretta's hut. So, let's go to Dirtmouth. And now we've got Bretta's door is opened, which means we can go in. And this is a new path. A new path that has not much, but it does have something. I've heard that Grey Prince Zote was in Bretta's house. You must be him. Take this. Take that. I've heard you are charming, invincible, and all sorts of other things. We got Maskfly Hunter Notes, Lore, and Queen Station Stag. Which we've already been to the Queen Station Stag. So that wasn't particularly helpful. What shall we do next? You know, I'm actually nearing the end of my stream. I'm like 30 minutes-ish away. I think what I'm going to do next is Coliseum Battle. Let's do that. So that is going to the Green Path Toll yet again. And we go up. This Coliseum battle should be relatively easy now, because we have a lot of stuff that we did not have previous attempts for this same Coliseum battle. I think we went down there last time, but I'm going to verify that, because it is something that we can only do with Isma's Tear. Yes, we did. Also, this is a faster way to get to the Coliseum, is just going that path now, rather than Green Path Toll, as much as we love the Green Path Toll. Alright, it's time for the real challenge. I challenge all of you. What charms do I have? So this is unfortunately a poor time for me to show that, but you know, on the screen, in the bottom left of the screen, there's a little thing that shows you, there's a tracker thing that shows you every charm that I have. If you can see the tiny little circles, it shows you which charms I have. The ones that I have on right now are not very significant. We do have the King's Soul on right now. We've got our Grim, but our Grim is at the bottom level Grim, so he doesn't exactly do anything. We've got the Unbreakable Greed. What else do we have? We took off the Mark of Pride, which would have actually been useful to have for this particular battle. We did take that off. I think we have the Grub song still on. And we have a Blueface charm, which, you know, isn't doing anything anymore. But we did come in here with some Bluefaces. let's just be on the wall for this part. And heal up once. Let's be healthy. I would like an upgrade to our spells. Our spells have been the main source of damage for a long time, and we've never had them upgraded. My nail does a whole lot more damage now than it used to, which, you know, it's starting to rival the spells for damage. Come on down. There we go. Oh yes, the blue faces are called Lifeblood. I do have... I've played a blind playthrough of Hollow Knight where I did come up with a lot of my own names for things, and some of those have stuck. A lot of them haven't, but some of them are still with me, like calling them blue faces. We do kind of want to heal, but it's not so bad. Stop being on my left. I can't slash to the left. I can slash to the right. Alright, I'm ready for the next challenge. This is the same challenge. What are you guys doing? I basically already fought all of you. Although I'm taking a lot more damage this time, so maybe I should hold myself off a little bit. So by the way, the Spore Shroom goes in a very wide area, and I believe that is a charm combination with the Deep Focus. Right? Do I have the Deep Focus on? Hold on, let's verify. Do I have the Deep Focus on? I do not. Never mind. I'm lying. Maybe that's just how the Spore Shroom normally is. Okay. I would like to heal right now, so you need to throw that at me so I can heal. And then throw your next one at me so that I can heal. And then the next one so I can heal. And then again so that I can heal. Alright, thank you very much. You did your part. Oh gosh, I'm getting hit all over the place here. Alright, well you're the only one in the room, let's heal up again. You were more dangerous than I thought you would be. Next part of the battle. We are close to the Volt Twisters. The Volt Twisters will not be nearly as problematic as they were previously. Out of the ground, please. Thank you. I could have put on much better charms for this particular activity. I'm really noticing the lack of the Mark of Pride, which I do like having on. Alright, Volt Twister. Got him. I hit him once, at least. If you would just stay closer to me, it would be much nicer. 24 Geo. Alright, we got 24 Geo from defeating enough Volt Twisters. I tried to do a left slash there. Still can't left slash. Vengefly Hunter Notes. Alright. We're getting stuff from our Coliseum bout. I should have known that you were coming next. Oh gosh. Let's kill the flyer. There we go. Much nicer. Come at me. There we go. Heal up. Next part of the battle. Great. Next. Ooh, I got hit by something. Must have got hit by the acid that they still had that on the ground. Alright. We're going to try to heal up a little bit during this part of the battle, because I'm starting to get damaged and I don't like that. We just have to have you do the thing where I can heal. Not that apparently. There we go. Heal. Alright, we'd like to heal again. Great. Darn. There we go. Fully healthy. I cannot slash to the left. Still. Which means I probably should not have gone to the right of him. There we go. 2 lifeblood masks. We healed up even more. Shade Lord, welcome for coming. I will be continuing this tomorrow. Tomorrow, the same time as I usually do, which is 2 hours earlier than it was today. So hopefully you can see a little bit more next time. Alright, here is the part where we actually need to use our newfound abilities to go on walls. Great. We can only go on one of the walls, of course, so you have to be a little bit more careful than I would normally be during this part. Which is probably good, because it's a good part to be careful regardless. Alright, we did get damaged past our blue faces. Ooh, almost got hit there. We're in a good spot. Oh, gosh. He got me coming out. Okay. Really would like to stop getting damaged, because we're almost dead. Oh, we didn't make it. Kangaroo Boy asks, what time do I normally stream? So, I usually start about 4 hours ago from now. So, that's my usual starting time. I would like to try that again. Let's get my darkness, though. And maybe let's actually put on charms that might be better for that battle. Alright, so what things will we take off? The Grub Song is actually kind of nice. But I really do want... I don't really care too much about the King's Soul. I really do want my Mark of Pride. Mark of Pride being on would be good. And then one of the things that would be very helpful is the Unbreakable Heart, which I guess we take off Lifeblood Core and Grub Song to put on Unbreakable Heart. Because then we just have a higher life total for when we go into that one part. I'm happy with this. Let's do it. Why do the charms look different? That's part of the custom knight. So that's part of the Fire Moth custom knight skin. It changes the charms, the knight, and some other things. Alright. We try again. So we have more total health that we can heal up to. I think that's one of the main things, and just having a longer nail is really nice. John Kramer, welcome. So we're doing the third Colosseum trial right now. And we have a lot of movement abilities, but we don't have the right Mantis Claw. So we can't go on the right side of the room. All right. Great, knocked him down. I do have some nail upgrades, by the way. We're up to the channeled nail, so I have upgraded my nail twice, which makes the nail do a lot more damage than it was before. Alright, this part is no problem. We just have to defeat a lot of those little hopping guys, which is a little bit annoying. But it's so much nicer when my nail does more damage compared to other times that we've been here during this randomizer. Oh yes, the other thing that I lack, which is maybe more significant than lacking the ability to cling onto right walls, is the left slash. So I can't slash to the left, which is why the ones on the left of me are surviving. It is kind of nice that we have the left Mantis Claw and right slash. It would be more annoying if they were both the same. If we had left and left, for example. But the fact that we can bounce off of a wall and attack the other direction is pretty helpful. Whoops. I would like to heal up, which means we should probably defeat this one and leave the Aspid alive for a little bit so we can heal. Great. We have healed. And then we got hurt. Heal again. I actually don't have any spell upgrades. I have all 3 spells, but all of them are at the lowest level. The skin just, you know, it's hard to tell if the spells are upgraded if you don't know the skin. Okay, got the Aspid. Let's not try to heal there. Would be a bad time to try. Okay, I need you to throw something at me. I need you to do that again. Throw something at me. There we go. We can heal up. And then throw it at me again. We can heal up again. Great. Okay, killed the flyers. Although there is another flyer. Okay, got the flyers again. And you we can heal while you're the only one in the room. Oh, you hit me. Alright. Next part. The soul twisters are coming up soon. You know, I think about the soul twisters in this arena a lot because of the journal entry randomizer, but actually they're not very significant anymore as a part of this arena. Come at me. Good. Come at me again. Great. Oops. Oh, it appeared, but I killed it before I got hit by it. Alright, there's the Volt Twister. Or Soul Twister. Volt Twister. I missed. Good. Great. Next Volt Twister. Got him. Next. Glad that guy stayed, because I depended on jumping off of his head. And he could have teleported away. Miss. Great. Next part. I somehow forgot that you were coming back. Alright. Let's heal. Gone. Alright, next part. We're close to the hard part. Close to the hard part. We need to keep our health up. We have to do the Brooding Malik first, though. So Brooding Malik before the hard part. There we go. Alright, I would like to heal. This is a terrible enemy to heal when he's on the screen. There we go. We did get the heal off. Okay, Brooding Malik. You know what to do. There we go. We don't have left slash, so it's kind of annoying when he's on my left. There we go. Great, we got 2 lifeblood masks, which is good, because we're going to possibly use them. Oh, I used one of my lifeblood masks. Alright, now for the hard part. We've used another lifeblood mask, and we've gotten 1 damage. Great. Whoops. Darn. 2 damage. Great, got him. We did take another damage, though. Yeah, these aren't so bad. Try not to take damage during this part. Darn. Oh, darn. Took 2 damage during these? That's not good. Oh man. Taking way too much damage. Alright, what else is left? No! There's so little left. Alright, well, unfortunate. We're going to leave that off for now and do something else. We are basically at the end of the stream. But let's do 1 or 2 more things since we got the left mantis claw. What can we think of that we can do? One thing I could do is look at the keys that we have and think if we can use any of these keys. The heart key, we already have that door open, so that's not something we could use. Shade key we can't use really. Don't know about that one. Actually, the keys aren't helping me much at all. White Palace rooms. Yeah, we could do more White Palace rooms. I don't know which ones I've done and which ones I haven't done. Oh, there's one place I can think of. I have to find it, but it is the place that connects Isma's Grove with Kingdom's Edge. We have that open. Okay, so we need to go where to get there? We need to go to the failed tramway again. We've been to the failed tramway numerous times. That is the Salubra bench. Alright, Salubra bench. And we go back into Menderbug's hut. Oh, you're right, we could go back near where Nosk is. That's another good one. Let's do that one too. So here, we want to go down from this room this time. And then of course we just go to the left because that's the only thing here. And then we're in the Mantis Village. Where do we go now? we want to go up. Up in the Mantis Village. Alright, here we go. So we could not go up here before. This is new to us. Which means we can get here. And get No Eyes Hunter Notes. And I guess let's open this, why not? And then a new pathway. Now granted, we've been in this room, we just haven't... Oh no, we haven't. We've been to the room that's typically below this one. Alright, so this is a new pathway. Ho-ho! And we have the King's Brand, so we can continue. And there's lore right here. Grubberfly's Elegy for 2. Oh, but this is the same room as the Abyss, isn't it? Okay, so we've been here. Great, well, checked off. Gwyff, thanks for coming. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. And then we want to go near Nosk. Let's find that again. That is starting at Mato's bench. Mato bench. And it was this one, this path right here. Just out of curiosity, what do we get for defeating those moss creatures? The moss chargers. Sharp Boulder Hunter Notes. Okay, don't worry about it. I just thought of another thing that we could do that I might want to do too. Alright, so we've been this far, and then we were not able to make it up here, which we can now. Great. Let's get this. This is 26 Geo. We can open this. Why not? I think there's one more thing. Am I wrong about that? Yes, I'm wrong about that. Alright. Okay, this room. We've been to the bottom of this room before. However, we've never gotten the thing right here, which we can now get. A grub! Alright, we only need 3 more grubs. 3 more grubs to get the Shade Dash. Alright. So, the other thing that I thought of that I would like to do is go where you get the Balder Shell. Let's find that. That's easy to get to. We go to Pleasure House. Okay, so we've done pretty much everything in this room. For those of you that weren't here before, one of the things that I did in this room, I didn't have right dash, so I used the shade skip to get across this gap. I had my shade down there, had it float up, and then bounced on it across the gap. Which I didn't know if that was possible or not, but it is. How about that? So there's one thing down here, if I recall. Lance Sentry Hunter Notes. Alright. And then a new path. A new path. Oh, okay, so this is Bretta's house. Hiveling Hunter Notes. Why can't we go down? Hold on, I'm confused about that. We've rescued Zote, right? Are we missing some part of the Zote story that does not allow me to go down? Do I have to fight him in the Colosseum in order to fight Great Prince Zote? That might be true. Okay, so we have to do Zote in the Colosseum. Is it Trial 1? If it's Trial 1, let's do it now. I don't remember what bench was closer. So we're going back to the Green Path bench, because it's close-ish to the Colosseum. Okay, yeah, let's do that now. That will open up Great Prince Zote, which does get us a lot of checks, because it'll be the first time that we fight each of the enemies in the Great Prince Zote battle. Alright, so Colosseum 1. You don't need to do the Great Prince Zote battle that often to get all of the enemies to appear. I think one new enemy appears every time you fight. So, it's not that bad. Oh, I didn't get my shade. We should get our shade, too. Our shade is still underneath the Colosseum. Compared to what we just attempted, this is extremely easy and short. Comparatively. You should come down here too. Alright. Next. Wish I hit you more than once with my spell, when I did my spell like that. Oh, gosh. Alright, what's next? Got them all to fall to their doom. I always take damage right after I say that things are easy, right? That's the typical way. Alright, bring it on. The last time we fought you was very annoying, because we fought this creature when we only had down slash. And that was much more annoying, and no nail upgrades. Alright. There's too many very simple enemies here. I need a challenge. Somebody mighty. You know, it is kind of annoying when I don't have left slash to fight this one on my left. But on the right is no problem. Aw. Didn't get him with the other one's explosion. I did not get a single one with another one's explosion, hard as I tried. Alright, bring on the next one. I'll take you on. Bring me at him. Got him. 30 Geo. And 1 essence. Alright, so now what we're going to do is get our shade, which is at the Colosseum bench. Alright, and then I think I'm going to go for about 5 more minutes. So 5 more minutes, and in those 5 minutes we're just going to fight Great Prince Zote a couple of times. Alright, Great Prince Zote, let's go. Is the Colosseum area not randomized? It is randomized, it's just that the Colosseum, like the left of the Colosseum and the Colosseum itself is one room. Below the Colosseum and to the right of the Colosseum are different rooms and are appropriately randomized. Ooh, we got a nail upgrade. Alright. That's nice. And Husk Century Journal notes. The nail upgrade will help us with future Zotes. I'm not even trying not to take damage. I'm just trying to finish the first Zote quickly. Alright. Whoops, just ran directly into him. Okay, I've noticed that Zote has more health than I thought he did, so I can't just quickly defeat Zote. So maybe I should actually heal. Oops, don't have left slash. Alright, let's heal a couple times. Oops. Definitely should not have gone above him. Heal up again. There we go. 15 Geo and a Crystal Peak map. So that was very helpful because we got another nail upgrade, which, oh, and 24 more Geo. How about that? We got a bunch of different things. So let's do the nail upgrade. I'm happy to accept nail upgrades. So now we've got the coiled nail. Let's go again. And this will be the last time for right now. But I'm sure we're going to start the next stream defeating some more Grey Prince Zotes until he summons all of the different enemies that he summons. We don't need to get the golden statue. We just want to get all of the random items we can get. Such as nail upgrades, apparently. I still can't slash to the left, sir. Whoops. Poor place to be. We're going to heal while we can in this fight. Alright. I think you do summon a new creature, right? Is that it right there? There we go. Wanderer's Journal. We got a Wanderer's Journal from the Hunter and 26 Geo. And paying attention to that caused me to take some damage too. Oh, got him. I do like having the Mark of Pride on for this battle. It really helps me with bouncing off of Zote when his hitbox changes a lot. Alright, we need Zote to be on the other side of us. There we go. He's on the other side of us. Crushed. Alright. Whoops, I almost got hit by the little Zotling there. It was tricky in its movements. Alright, let's heal up twice. Alright, twice was too much. Turns out. But we won. Alright, so we got one more thing, and we're going to end right here after we look at all of the progress we've just made. So, let's look at our progress. We are pretty close to getting... I think we're close to getting all of the mask shards in the game. We are very close to getting all the vessel fragments. We just have 2 more to go. We've gotten all the essence we require. We don't have the Awoken Dream Nail, which would be useful. But we have everything else. We have 3 white spells plus focus, 4 white spells. No black spells yet. We can swim in both normal water and acid water. We can ride trams, but not elevators. We need 3 more grubs so that we could get a shade dash, the right shade dash, which is also a pretty useful shade dash for the barriers we found. We've gotten 2 dreamers now, so we need 1 more dreamer. We've got the Cyclone Slash as our only nail art. And we've got both sides of the Mothwing Cloak, the left Mantis Claw, the left Crystal Heart, and the Monarch Wings, which gives us huge mobility. Huge mobility. Lumafly Lantern, I like to say in this one that we actually never saw a dark room before we found the Lumafly Lantern. That was kind of nice. We've now used the King's Brand. We have not gone to where the city crest is, but we can do that. We know where it is, and we can do that now. The city crest isn't important, but the fact that we have left Mantis Claw means we can go up and crash down in that room. We have not spent the Elegant Key. We need one more Pale Ore so that we could buy the last thing from the Nailsmith. I forget what it was, though. We are really filling out the charms. I do really like having the Mark of Pride. And we've gotten decently lucky with the cost of charms. There's a bunch of them that are really high cost, like Nailmaster's Glory or Glowing Womb or the Shape of Un. But honestly, the ones that I care about most are mostly lower cost. So we've gotten rather lucky with how the charm costs have turned out. Let's go through the journal real quick, see if there's anything new for us to know. And by the way, anything that says grub is important. So, what do we need from the journal? A grub from Leaping Husks. So we need to defeat Leaping Husks. That would give us 1 grub. A vessel fragment from Gulkas, still useful to do if I happen to go buy Gulkas again. I've obtained all of this stuff. A green egg from the White Defender, whatever. A grub from Glimbacks. Ooh, that's important, and very easy to do. So that's 2 grubs we can get rather easily. Okay, we already got that one. A Mask Shard from the Traitor Lord, which once we get the Shade Dash, we could fight the Traitor Lord. So that one's important. We just need enough grubs. So we need to fight a Volatile Zotling. That's the last of the Zotlings that we need to fight, is the volatile ones. Elder Who gives Dash Slash, we just haven't found Elder Who yet. Galleon gives a Grimkin Flame, same thing, we haven't found him. We can defeat the Grim for a grub, which is fine to know, it's just that we haven't found the Grim. The Nightmare King Grim has the Void Heart, very important to us. Nailmasters Oro and Mato have the Defender's Crest. King's Mold has a grub. So if we got the Awoken Dream Nail, we could get a grub, by the way. Hollow Knight has the Guarding Key. Radiance has the Soul Eater. Alright, so there's 2 grubs that we could easily get. And how many do we need? We need 3 grubs. So we can get 2 grubs easily from enemies, and we need 3 to get the Shade Dash. And then as for keys, we've spent a bunch of these keys. The heart key is no longer useful because we opened the door from the other side, so that key is essentially spent as well. The fountain key, I think we may have been on both sides of that too, but I'm not sure. The nest key, I don't know where it goes, so who knows. Oh, we could do Beast Den. So we could finish the Beast Den next time, too. We didn't find any new keys this time, but we did spend a couple of the ones that we found last time, which is good. Alright. That's it for today. Starting again tomorrow. Oh, I guess another thing to mention, completion percentage 79%. We've gone up just a tad. So starting again tomorrow, what is 4.5 hours ago from now, starting tomorrow. And that's when we'll do this next one. Hope to see you all there. But for now, I'm going to end the stream. Thanks for coming.